This is a life prepper here, and this gentleman right here is, asked me to reply how you deal with dead bodies. So, borg386, I did this a long time ago when I was basically starting out, and talking about the reply on bodies was an article I came across. But how do you mentally deal with dead bodies? And what we're talking about is the SHTF situation or WROL event, outbreak due to disease, war, whatever. Each person's different on how they're going to deal mentally with this issue. The thing is, bodies will start to decompose. The bodies will start to smell. The bodies can attract infestations. They will attract disease. They will create health issues in many, 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 many cases. So being around a bunch of dead bodies is just something you can't do. If you are going to squat somewhere, stay somewhere, whatever, you need to clean the facility out of the dead bodies. You need to bury them. You need to burn them. You need to dispose of them somehow, some way, and get the area cleaned up and cleaned out of the way. There's just no way around it. Mentally, I think it would affect you more if it's your family members or people you know. You got that personal connection with them. You're affected by it. Coming across children will affect you. So everybody's going to be affected mentally different. Some people are just going to turn their emotions off. They're going to shut it down. They're going to do what they got to do. They're going to take care of the bodies. They're going to cremate them. They're going to bury them. They're going to clean up the areas, whatever, bleach it down, clean it down, whatever they can to disinfect it, to create a place for them to stay. Because if you remain in an area and there's bodies in the area you're staying in, you are attracting disease. So if you're in a neighborhood and these bodies are all around, you're looking at a choice of whether you need to take the bodies out and clean, even in a short range of the area you're in, going around and putting the bodies in a pile and burning them. Mentally, that's a crappy way to have to deal with it. Mentally, would you want to? Maybe not. Maybe you just feel the best thing to do is just leave the bodies there and go outside of town or do whatever you got to do in order to survive. But nonetheless, it's hard to deal with no matter what. Many times you're not going to be able to do anything with the bodies. Many times you maybe have to force to leave and leave the bodies where they're at. It's hard to say on it. Mentally, it affects everybody different. Some people has a stronger willpower. Some people has shut their emotions off. Some people are just going to go crazy from it. It's really you yourself. Each person's different. How you yourself choose to deal with, how you yourself mentally can deal with it is the only way it can be done. I wouldn't want to have to deal with a bunch of dead bodies. I wouldn't want to have to be cleaning them out. But in order to survive, if I'm in a place and I need to get rid of the bodies, I need to get rid of the stuff they laid on and burn it or bury it or do whatever I've got to do with it, then I'm going to. In many situations, probably the best thing to do is to burn the bodies, to cremate the bodies, to try to find some kind of gloves, some kind of clothes, something there that you can put on you to help protect yourself, to cover your face, cover your mouth. And then once you're done with all that, even burn the clothes you had on you to make certain you get rid of the blood and the infection on it. There's no easy answer to how you're going to deal with it mentally. Everybody's different. I wouldn't want to have to deal with it. I mean, on a mass scale, I really wouldn't want to deal with it on a single scale if I had to. But if that's what I have to do in order to survive in a situation with a massive outbreak or whatever reason it is, then that's what I would have to do. But it doesn't mean everybody can do that. It's not mean it's capable for everybody to be able to survive in that situation and to deal with that. Many people will go, each person's different. So I hope I answered this question about how you deal with it mentally. It's really come down to you yourself. It's not nothing I can do for you. It's not nothing what anybody else can do for you. It's what's in here. What's in here on the survival situation or what your own strength can handle. So I hope I answered some of these questions for you. BROG386, BOR386, and I probably pronounced that wrong, but it's BORG386. I hope I answered some of your questions. This is Live Prepper here. I want you to be safe, be happy. Bless you all.